Hello guys and welcome. This is Czar. Today we're trying out Defiance. What is Defiance? Well, it's an MMO and it's a shooter and it's a kind of a unique concept in a few ways, and we're going to discuss a few of those as we play. So this is going to be one of those videos where we just play and explore and talk a bit while we do so. And we're going to start from the very scratch, and I have actually played this game in the beta for some time. Not a lot, but I have been in the beta for some time. I've tried it before, so this won't be my first time. So I know a little bit. I'm not going to be a complete noob this time, even though it's part of the Noobing Around series. So, new game. It's been a while since I played it now, but right now, as we speak, there is the, or if you're watching this as it comes out, there is the beta weekend 3 or something going on, I think, and this is the first beta weekend where the NDA has been lifted. As of yesterday, I believe, when I post this video, the NDA was lifted. So now we can talk. Now we can talk about this game. Let's skip all this stuff. Or should we watch it? The Earth, blah, 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 blah. Nope. Let's skip. There we go, black screen. Go on. Alright, loading screen. Okay, I'll just cut it here. Video.
Listen up, people! We just passed the Golden Gate. We'll be on site in less than 20. So you got 10 to secure the rest of that gear and get yourself strapped in for a landing. Repeat! 10 minutes until lockdown, people!
That's an unacceptable response. Must I remind you who I am?
What the hell is this?
I don't care what your protocol is. You're here to help me, so that's what I want you to do.
You're dismissed, Private. What's the problem, Von Bach?
You better get your men in line, Captain Grant. I want my equipment out of storage. My Ark Hunters and I depart as soon as we land.
The Earth Republic is in a limousine service. Your gear's locked up and we don't have time to dig it out. Now please, find your seat.
No offense, Captain, but I think your orders were to do as I ask.
My orders come from my superiors. People in Manhattan wearing uniforms, like this. And those orders are to keep you safe while you locate your alleged Arctech.
Alleged Arctech? There is no alleged, Captain. Do you see this? With this Ark core and the rest of the technology that I'll find in the Bay Area, I will repair this world. And be its hero, of course.
You're in a restricted area. Get to your seat.
If anything happens to my gear, I'll send the bill to your superiors.
What an asshole.
Let's move, people! Time's ticking! What is this, a dorm room? Everyone, get to your seats! You two, let's go!
No problem, Cap.
You too.
That was us. Or me, or I. Or... let's cut it. Alright, so we're back here. We can make ourselves. Character customization, as far as I remember, wasn't really a whole lot of fun. Of course we're not going to be female, or is it human male. And I can be a veteran, a survivalist, an outlaw, or a machinist. And let's just get this clear from the get-go. From my previous experience with this, of course this may change after playing today. And I will play, probably make a few videos of this, I'm guessing. Check for the next one. There are good things and there are bad things about this game. I was actually surprised at how much I like playing it. That being said, it's not a sandbox. It's not a sandbox game at all. It's in the outmost sense a theme park. Although it's sort of an FPS, or quite clearly an FPS theme park, but there isn't a whole lot of customization you can do. Like all of these guys, for example, unless they changed it, this means nothing. These are just the names or the weapons you start with, and like the color of your clothes, basically. Your looks. They do nothing. They are not classes, which is disappointing. So we can start as really whatever we want. So let's just start as... I pretty much started as everything at one point, I think. So I think we'll go just veteran, like the combat archetype, and we can choose between two races, which also means absolutely nothing. Irradiant? Whatever, you're gonna be human. And as far as I remember, like your... or randomize. What? Okay, so that randomizes those things. Never mind. And in order to change your hairdo, I basically have to go back from the character creation screen back out to the loading screen and start new game again, and then my character will have another hairdo. So that's also weird, but this is beta. Let's make that absolutely clear as well. This is beta. So I don't really care what I look like. Will look like this. You know, actually I do care what I look like. This is way too John Hero of Hollywood. So let's I'll just create one and I'll see you in a second. That's the dumbest thing I've seen. So we're gonna choose this guy. Oh my god. Alright. That's what we're gonna look like. I could go like this, look a little bit more normal, or this, which is, I don't know. But we're going to go with this. This is us. Continue. Oh. Was this here before? I don't. Yeah, I think actually these things were here before too. Let's give them a little bit more warmth, and let's see how long we can get this face. You guys know me, I'm not really a huge story buff in any game. So I don't know really what the deal is with these guys, but I think like the whole world is... There's some post-apocalyptic crap going on, and not sure if these guys are actually a different race or if they are like radiated humans. I haven't paid that much attention when I was playing, I was just busy shooting stuff. Okay, we're gonna look like this, kind of a frog-monkey combination. Confirm. And Obzzarvatory. Yes. Alright, let's see what happens.
Now, Arcunner.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
We land in 10. Strap in!
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to... What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation can be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
Relax. It's just a little turbulence. Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her.
Alert. All integrity compromised. Initiating evacuation
Hold on.
sequence.
We're
Alert.
going down.
All integrity compromised. Evacuation pod launch in 3, 2...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Brace yourself, Cass. This could be real bad. Okay. Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Ah, nice. Holy Stocko! You're alive! Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing? Whoa, are you okay? Do you need help? Can you hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Sweet.
Hello. Oh, good. You can hear me now. I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the environmental guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
Alright. Going to do some tutorialing. Yeah, so you guys are probably just going to learn the story together with me now. Whatever the story is, I'll just skip most of it, the story's not that interesting.
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first, we'll need to gear up.
Yep, we need to gear up.
Von Bach Industries had personal defense technologies aboard the Stratocarrier. I've placed a marker on our map where we'll find some.
I like that you're running around in sort of a third person, side third person, although I believe you can zoom in somehow, I can't remember right now. Oh, quick menu, control. Nearby, find player, okay, cool. And you can zoom like this, so you can actually aim at stuff. That's the thing with this game, like, you know, me and shooters, doesn't always match. But it's... what should I say? It's surprisingly fun to play, like just how you move and how you aim and how you drive specifically, and we'll get to that. Driving is very much fun here. It's just fun gameplay in that way. It's not very complicated, which is the negative part. Like, there's no really advanced crafting that I know of, or those kind of things, or like roles in grouping. There is grouping, but there isn't really roles. Let's loot this stuff.
Excellent. Once you equip that, it will allow me to activate the shield.
Excellent. L to equip whatever that was that we got. I'm pressing L. There we go. Auto pistol. Is that what? Shield, right. Equip this shield. Defense screen.
The shields are running.
Cool.
We're going to need another weapon option. I'm picking up a signal from a crashed mobile armory.
Mutant
Let's
rifleman.
hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach. According to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated.
Okay. Reload. We need a better weapon. Let's run this way. Oh, here's something I can pick up. Is that the same thing? Ammo. Thank you. I need that. Yeah, so the whole, like, the big thing here, before she starts talking about with Defiance, this game is, well, the second big thing. First of all, it's multi-platform, so it's going to run on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So that's pretty cool, I guess. So that's probably also the reason why it's not very complicated, interface-wise and such. The other thing, but it plays pretty good on PC though, I have to say. Okay, aiming. The other thing is, this runs simultaneously with a show on the Syfy channel. Where, so like, I'm guessing, I haven't seen any part of it, I haven't even looked at what the show will be like. But, so those two guys that I sat next to on spacecraft or whatever the F that was. I'm guessing since they had like higher detail that those are actual actors in the show, because what happens in the what happens in the game will happen in the show and vice versa. To a degree, of course. So they've said like there will be like certain like events going on in the game, and the result of like whatever the players accomplished during that event is going to be like what actually happens in the show eventually. I'm guessing that will not be any huge turnarounds. It will probably be like, I mean, how much can you change? Like, they have to have pre-recorded most of this, but they might have alternative results of some of those things, so it will be exciting to see. I haven't really checked out the details of that, so I might be full of shit. Check it out for yourself on Defiance, but it will be cool. I will certainly be both. Well, yeah. You don't have to be playing to enjoy the show, and you don't have to watch the show to get the like anything out of the game, is what they say. But you should probably do both.
Nothing beats the accuracy and range of a sniper rifle. One well-aimed shot could mean the end of an enemy.
Sounds good. Survivalist rifle.
Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons.
Excellent.
I'm detecting some explosives nearby. We could definitely use those. I've put the location on the map.
Alright, let's find them. Oh. Yeah, we like sniper rifles. So I'll probably be shoveling out quite a few videos these coming... That's a player, I think. These coming days about this game, so keep checking back. Probably be pushing them out more frequent than my regular upload schedule, but just because it is right now is the beta weekend and it's the first time that the NDA is lifted, so we'll try to get as much gameplay in as possible and explore the game together. This is just the introduction video. It's going to contain the tutorial and the character creation, and then shortly thereafter, a few hours later, if you're watching this right away,
grenades. Grab one and equip it.
We're going to do the second video with more gameplay, so keep checking back for these. It's going to be almost like a live stream. Let's see, what did she give me now? Grenade, yep. Excellent.
I think you already know how this works. Pull the pin, throw, and get out of there.
Okay. And... how do I throw grenades again? Oh, G for grenade. Okay, I thought it was Q.
Don't stray too far from my projection. We need to calibrate some behaviors before moving on.
Bang! Oh yeah. Alright. So this is like shooting for noobs, which I kinda like. Oh. FPS for idiots. Take your pick. What did you want me to do over there? Oh, talk to her.
Now that we're geared up, it's time to train you on the ego powers. We will use projections as our training targets.
Oh.
The instructions must be followed precisely in order to initiate the powers. First, we'll try Cloak. While using Cloak, you are completely invisible to enemies. Use the power to sneak up behind the projections and attack.
Okay, this is different than the old tutorial that I've played, so this will be news to all of us. Let's try to use the special power.
Cloak must be activated to sneak behind the projections and attack.
Okay, so I cloak.
Now we'll test the overcharge power. While using overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased.
Okay.
Shoot the projection while overcharge is activated.
Or punch
I'll
him.
enable the decoy power now. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy.
Okay, so send that decoy off, if I remember correctly. It will keep running the way I was running when I activated it, so... Shoy! There we go. There we go. And I should also be able to port over and switch place with him, which I just
Blur
did.
will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat. With Blur active, rush the projections and strike them with melee attacks.
Oh yeah. Bang. Bang.
Good work. You'll need to choose an eco power for me to integrate.
Okay. Actually, I thought the old tutorial was cooler than this one. Let's see. Okay. So this is your skill tree, if we can call it that, in this game. Basically, you choose one basic of those 4 that we just tried, special power, and then you can unlock various special powers around this area here. Like if I choose this one, then this, like, or if I choose this one, then this one will be available to me, and this one will be available to me, the ones next to it. But just this one, then this and this and this will be available to me. If I have this one, then this and this and this will be available to me to increase things further. So these are a lot more like they add passive bonuses to your existing skills, and these are the actual skills, as far as I recall. So which one should we get? Which one should we get? Overcharge, obviously, is a lot of power, or plus 10% damage. Decoy is practical to get out of trouble, but to be honest, I didn't really get into a whole lot of trouble last time I played. It was fairly easy, this game, for the most part. Cloak is practical. You can sneak into things and such. That's probably what we're going to go with. And then Blur. So yeah, I think we're going to go for Cloak, which is also good for PvP. And yes, there is PvP in this game.
Nice choice. Stealth is the best power for surprise and subtlety.
Exit menu.
I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
Okay.
Oh no, we better help her.
These little spider creature things in the ground. Ah, this is where the old tutorial used to be. Let's see what happens down here now. Oh, a little bit of lag. Probably changed zones. Oh, what? Ah, hello. Smack. Hey, that's a player. Okay. What do they want? There's some ammo. We can use that. Oh, that's the chick.
We need to shut these dudes down. If we don't, you can forget about finding any survivors.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? I need to aim for heads. Here's where my lack of aim. Oh, crash or
I have
what?
the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor.
To what? To the middle?
That was close.
Push them back. This planet is ours.
Hello. I can probably sit down. No, I can't. I can't crouch. Or
Let's check out that reactor. I'm sure we'll be able to use it to our advantage.
I mean, this is the big quick menu. There we go. Ah!
The reactor
to
is
the knee.
overloaded. Keep it going. Let's check out that reactor. I'm sure we'll be able to use it to
Okay,
our
we'll check out
advantage.
the reactor.
Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map, but we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
What did you do to that thing? It looks like it's going to explode.
This was the point, wasn't it?
Almost there. Keep those
Grenade.
mutants away from the reactor.
This planet is ours!
I don't have any more.
The reactor is overloaded.
Grenades.
Keep it going.
Stay away from that thing.
No surrender!
Don't duck.
Almost there. Keep those mutants away from the reactor.
See, I can't really die, you know? Like, although that's not always the case, but it's not very difficult in this game, even though this is just a tutorial. Are we done soon? I feel I've been protecting this reactor
That
for a
thing's
while
about to
now.
blow! Let's get out of here!
Oh. And it did blow. Look at my face.
Thanks.
Oh, it's good in a.
You
in
have
the
an ego
sunlight.
implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Arc Hunter.
Yeah, I'm an arc hunter. Which means I hunt for arcs. Oh, and so do these guys. Hey! Oh, I thought that was someone that had like a really awesome hairdo. Well, they sort of do, but not as blue as I first thought. Okay. Ego upgrade available. Oh, really? What? K, wasn't it? Let's see.
My systems have reached a threshold where upgrades have become available.
Oh, yes.
You may now spend an ego unit.
Let's see. More critical damage while crouched. More critical damage to enemies that are not engaged in combat. After your shield fully recharges, deal more damage with your next shot. You deal more critical damage to enemies that are moving towards you. That sounds like something that will happen quite a bit. On a critical kill, regenerate some of the ammo reserve for your current weapon. Oh, actually that's pretty practical with a sniper rifle, but I don't know if I'll be using that always. You deal more damage from behind enemies, and lastly, deal more damage when higher than the enemy. Also unlikely to happen. We'll save this for later, we'll decide in the next episode. Mission complete. What does she want me to do now? And here we get some, we can get some weapon upgrades. Navigate through the disarray of the new Freedom Crash and located Carl von Bach. It's the guy with the
I need
glasses
to find out if
and no
Mr.
hair.
von Bach survived. I'm picking up signals from a couple nearby evac seats. Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to Mr. von Bach.
Yeah, fingers crossed indeed. There's quite a few of us here. It's quite a lot of people in this beta. So yeah, like this is the somehow it's quite a lot of fun. Just the gameplay, like
This
none of
evac
the
seat is
meta
empty.
game or
I
anything
hope whoever was in there is still alive.
included.
Somewhere.
None of the.
I'm experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an open area so I can scan the valley.
Okay, that's anyway. That's my impression from playing I've been doing so far. But I'm interested to see what it's like, what they've changed, what they've added. Big whoa. There we go.
We're really lucky to be alive. The crash is horrifying.
Okay. These things. Fast and stuff. Ah! But they don't really attack either, so screw those. Down there, are those players? Yeah. Do I need to go there? What? I recall this is the reason I usually had a shotgun on my previous characters. Because it's a bit easier to hit things with. Yeah, so to summarize, what I learned from the previous one is like I thought it was a lot of fun to play. And I did play it like continuously for a whole weekend or something when I first got into it. And the whole time I realized like this is fun to play, not really sure why. Probably not going to play it a whole lot for a long time. The game is rather expensive for a game that where you're unlikely to invest
I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which means this must have
any
been
extended amount of time.
I'm receiving
That's just
several Vombach industry signals. One of them has to be Canada. Let's hurry and check them out.
Moving forward! Trouble's around!
Okay, so
Bleeding all over the place!
let's go invisible. Oh, missed! Okay, that guy got him. Yeah, so as I said, that's for something that you would just sit down and play for a few hours every other weekend or something. It's a little overpriced in my opinion. For something that you can delve into the deeper workings of the game mechanics for years at a time, it's a decent price for this game. But who knows? Like I have my preferences. I'm a sandboxy, open worldy kind of person, and I'm surprisingly liking this game so far. So we will see. So there are many things that we need to do, and most of them is we're going to try out in the next episode. Although there is one thing I want to show you first that is a lot of fun, which is these guys. These bugs, and you always... oh, hang on. Let me grab one. Really? You won't let me take one? Let me take one! Ah, no! Okay, I might have to do a mission first. We don't have time for that in this episode, because these guys are a lot of fun to drive. I really love it. I think I mentioned it in some episodes of some other games, how much fun these things are to drive. Let's just see if it's in here. Nope, it's not. Oh well. We're going to drive this in the next episode. We have something to look forward to. I'll see you for that one, guys. Take care. Check back in a couple of hours if you're just watching this, and the next episode will be out as well. Bye bye. Look at those things.